Welcome to another episode of PC Building Simulator 2. First and foremost, on the 7th of December, 2022, PC Building Simulator 2 received an update. That's right, we got an update, we got new parts, and they fixed some bugs and all kinds of stuff. I will go through some of the things that were added. Also, I will put in the description a link to the patch notes. So if you haven't logged on to PC Building Simulator 2 in a few days, you should do that. Make sure you update your game and you'll have access to all the new stuff. They've given us a new decorator theme. It's a medieval workshop. I was hoping for something Christmas themed, but medieval workshop's pretty cool. They've also added a new partner, Endorphy, I think is how you say it. And they have cases, cooling, PSUs, and peripherals from them. They also have added Intel Arc A770 and A750 GPUs, as well as the RTX 4090, Ryzen 7000 series, and 13th gen Intel Raptor Lake CPUs. So be sure to check out the update. There's some really good stuff in here. All right, in the last episode, we finally got around to being able to water cool something. So that was a lot of fun. If you missed that episode and you want to go back and check it out, I'll put a link up in the upper right-hand corner so you can do so. All right, I'm going to hop into the email and see what we have for today. Also, I was told I should delete all these deleted emails. Should we do that now? Can I delete multiples? Can you like hold shift? No. Control? No. Yeah. So I have to manually delete 122 deleted emails? Really? I'm going to speed this up. I'll see you guys in a sec. Okay, there we go. They're all deleted. Hopefully that didn't last very long for you. Let's take a look at this first email we have here for an upgrade. It says, "Dear Sir, Madam, I need to upgrade my PC. My Cinebench score needs to be at least 5681. My budget is about $300. Hopefully that's okay. Could you maybe paint the case cyan? Is it okay? It's so dusty. Hope you can help. D. Marsden." Okay. So they need to get a Cinebench multi-core score of 5681. We need to spend less than $300. We need to dust it out and we need to paint it cyan. What are their specs now? Let's take a look. You got a Ryzen 5 1400 sticker RAM. Some of this doesn't matter for a Cinebench score, obviously. So let's go ahead and accept it. We'll have to run Cinebench when that comes in and see what their current score is so we know what we need to do to get the score that they're looking for. Okay, let's take a look at this water cooling one. It says, "Hey mate, the GPU is working great. I managed to get a real edge over the competition with it. Shame the admins didn't like my ultra aggressive racing style. Anyway, I'm banned from that game for a month now." Oh my gosh, this guy. This was the guy that was banned from like real racing and decided he wanted to race on a PC. He's apparently got some aggression problems. Anyway, on the flip side, I got an awesome new game to play, Super Lorry Driver Online. Have you heard of it? It's this awesome game where you have to get your cargo from A to B in a 24-ton behemoth across a persistent world, dodging other drivers and crashing through anything that gets in your way. It's sick, but the game requires so much memory usage that my RAM sticks are starting to smoke a bit. What? Okay. Don't suppose you can add them to the water cooling loop? Thanks. So we have to water cool some RAM? Really? Okay. So this will probably be a tutorial. Let's go ahead and accept that. It says, "For this job, we need to water cool the RAM to do it. We'll need to buy a heat sink and RAM water cooling block from the shop." So let's follow their tutorial. Custom water cooling shop. RAM heat sinks. Do we only need one? Okay. That's great. Do I need to buy anything else? Hold on thing. You're determined. Oh my gosh. Okay, buy now. The heatsink and water block have been ordered, so you can continue with the job once they've been delivered. That's great. These tutorials are so forced. It is not fun. Did I need to buy anything for this other job? No, we got to wait till it comes in. Okay, so we're good. We're good. Let's go in the day. And we can get everything in, and we can see what we got to do with water cooling this RAM. Oh, I didn't turn off the light. There we go. Lights off in day. And then we can get to work. Figure out what we got to do to water cool some RAM. All right, light on. Here's our stuff. Upgrade, water cool. Here's... did we only need one heatsink? I feel like we should have purchased 4 of the... I don't know. Water block times 4 heat and just... Okay. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Let's take a look at this upgrade first. Let's plop it down there. Doesn't look too dusty. Oh, yeah. I turned auto screw on, so that'll speed things up a little bit. That'll speed things up just a little bit. Let's go to Tools, Compressed Air. Let's get this thing cleaned out. Where are we missing dust? 95. Come on. 96. 97. Can I spray the top? There we go. There we go. Okay. So, we need to get a Cinebench score. Does it really matter? Do I need to plug it in up there? Okay. Okay. Let's power it on. I'm not going to bother going into the BIOS. Let's get this thing to start up. We'll get Cinebench installed on here. Let's see. Add remove. Cinebench. And while that's installing, let's open the tablet up here. Go into the email. And we can go to upgrade. And they want 5681. 5681. Okay. Cinebench. They want a multi-core score. I'm going to let this thing run. It usually takes, a good 30, 45 seconds. And once it's done, I'll come back and we'll take a look at what the score is and what we need to purchase to get this thing upgraded. Okay, so we pulled a 2232. Definitely not the 56 something they were looking for. So in the tutorial for this, which I don't know if that's going to apply here, the tutorial said to just go up to the next one that had the right score. Now, generally, I don't really know anybody that goes based on Cinebench scores and goes, hey, I need a Cinebench score of this much. But if that were true, the closest one would be Intel at 5726. So we'd have to step up to even beyond that and go with the Ryzen 9 because they wanted a 56 something. Am I correct? 5681. So, that's not 56. And then the 57, the one that's right above it, would be Intel. And that will not fit this motherboard. So I'm guessing we just need to guess. To get them to where they need to be, we're probably looking at getting them one of these like 2700, 2700X. So let's do that. Hopefully this is going to get them the score that they're looking for. So let's do same day delivery. We're going to go ahead and get this sucker in. Let's see. There it is. All right. All right, let's power this off. I'm going to zoom in here a little bit. And we can remove their CPU cooler. Let's see. Oh, this panel needs to come off. Now can we take the top off? Perfect. Then their cooler can come out. And then we will get the CPU out of here. And we will install the new one. There we go. Which hopefully will get us the score that we're looking for. Let's get some thermal paste on here. Sufficient paste applied. Very nice. Okay, let's get their cooler back on. get this top panel on here. Perfect. Let me power this on. And then we will run another Cinebench and see if we get the score that we're looking for. All right, Cinebench. Let me get this. That's not good. That's not good. Oh, did I not plug in? I didn't plug in the cooler. That'll do it every time. Whoops. Okay. Now we should be able to run Cinebench. Perfect. As soon as this is done, I will come back and show you the score. Well, unfortunately, we did not hit 5681. We got a 4416. This is the best CPU I have access to. So, in real life, you can do more runs, and sometimes it will speed up. I don't see it getting from 4416 to a 56. We'll see. We'll see what it does. I don't know. We may have to put this one somewhere on the back burner and wait. I don't know what that's for. I don't know what that achievement's for. But we may have to put this one on the back burner and wait until I have access to some better CPUs, because I haven't unlocked any that are higher than the 2000 series. They have a $300 budget. It is what it is. We're pulling the same 4416. So this is obviously not a real life test, because in real life, Cinebench does fluctuate between runs. This is consistently 4416. We're looking at stepping up to a 5000. Here at 4579, which still isn't what they're looking for. That's a 5000 series Ryzen. So this may be something we put on the back burner, or we may just have to send them their PC back. I don't know. We may have to take a bad score. Does RAM have anything to do with Cinebench? I don't know all that much about Cinebench, so I don't know if RAM speed plays a role. We can try turning XMP on. That got him up to 3600 megahertz. I'm not entirely sure about Cinebench. If this doesn't do it, though, this doesn't bump up the score, we're just going to go put this one out in the hallway and let it sit there, I suppose. Because I don't want to spend any more money on it. I can't get anything better than what I got. 4504. So RAM does have a little something to play. Not much. We're not going to, even overclocking this RAM, we're still not going to gain another 1100 points, unfortunately. Well, that is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. A multi-core score of 5681. So, yeah, not really sure how to make that happen with what I have available. So we're just going to button this thing back up. And we're going to go stick this out in the hall, and it's just going to sit there until I don't know when. Let's water cool some RAM, hopefully. Hopefully. So this is going to be a tutorial. We should have everything we need for this, hopefully. This says, the customer's PC has arrived, and we have the heatsink and water block, so let's water cool the RAM. First of all, we need to open the PC and remove the RAM. So let's just follow this tutorial. We open the clips. Oh my gosh, it's going to tell me to open each blasted one, isn't it? Yep. I'm pretty sure I could have figured out that I needed to open each individual clip to pull out the RAM. To water cool the RAM, you need to swap bench type, either move to another bench or pick up the PC and swap this bench to water cooling using the B key. Well, we're going to go use a different bench. I've got this one set up for water cooling. There we go. To water cool the RAM, we need to use the water cooling workbench. You can water cool 2 or 4 sticks of RAM for any PC, but for this job, the customer has 4 sticks that require cooling, so select 4 sticks to continue. There we go. So we need to remove heat sinks. So that's done all at once. Very interesting. Remove thermal pads. This is... I mean, I know you can water cool RAM. I've never known anybody actually do it, but hey, you know, if that's your thing. There we go. There we go. Now we need to apply some new thermal pads. Okay. So we went from blue to copper color. Very interesting. There we go. Now select the RAM, and it plops it back in the stand. Select the heat sink, select the water block. And we'll add the whole thing to the inventory. The RAM has been water cooled and added to your inventory, ready for installing. Let's go back to the customer's PC. Okay, nearly done. To complete this job, we need to install the block and then change the path of the piping to include the RAM. What? Open category. Interesting. So we plop it all in at once. Let's empty the reservoir. Remove this pipe. And that one. Oh, we got to remove them all. Okay. Select piping. Connect here to here, here to here, here. Oh, it didn't connect. There we go. Excellent. Excellent. Now they need coolant. Do they care what color they get? Probably not. Let's just do clear. Let's get this thing full of some clear coolant. This says, you have successfully installed the water-cooled RAM. The RAM is now included in the water cooling loop, and the PC is nearly ready to return to the customer. Reassemble the case and make sure the PC boots the OS, and take it out to the delivery area and collect your payment. Let's power it on. Should we hop into the BIOS? It's probably turned off. XMP. Oh, they didn't need it on anyway. Excellent. Excellent. While that boots up, I'm going to grab the side panel, get that installed. No CPU found. I don't remember disconnecting that. What the heck? Okay. That was weird. That was bizarre. All right. Well, this one, I guess, is going to sit here for a bit. This one, we can go ahead and collect. So let's hop in the email here. We've got the water cool. What is that? Flag? Okay. Water cool, collect. There we go. $270 profit, 5 stars. And we leveled up. So, did we get anything good? 13th gen processors. A Radeon 7. Oh. Okay. The 5700 XT. I don't see anything about any new Ryzen CPUs. All right. Well. Oh well. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. Let's take a look at this. They want us to clone their OS to an SSD. It says, good day. I bought a new storage, but my OS still boots slow. I'd really like you to clone it to an SSD. I'm going to need it by 11/16 at the latest. I could do with Bamboozle HR on this PC. Can you handle that, please? That Cells 3 theme looks cool. I'd love it if you could apply that. Cells 3 theme, huh? Okay, so I'm assuming they already have the SSD. They do. They've already got an Whoa. Already got an SSD. Well, let's go ahead and accept that. That'll be a nice job to do. At least it's something we can get done. What do we have here for this water cooling? Water cool the motherboard. The motherboard? Okay. It says, good day. I'm Dr. Ross, Senior Project Lead at Chill Labs. We've recently begun prototype testing for a new kind of directed atomic energy siphon, or freeze ray, as the suits in marketing insist on calling it, and requires some assistance. To facilitate optimal testing, the device housing must be kept as cold as possible. Too much heat, and the quantum crystals powering the device lose their superpositional state. I'm sure I don't need to tell you how catastrophic that could be. We have an air cooling system integrated into the lab, but the computer used to control the device itself emits enough heat to throw off the balance. Kindly water cool the motherboard and its voltage regulator module, VRM, which I hope will resolve the problem. An all-in-one water block would be preferable for ease of maintenance. Scientifically yours, Dr. Fritz Rost. Okay, so we need to water cool the motherboard. Is this going to be another tutorial? It's possible. It's possible. Why when I close that, does it close the email? All right, let's accept that. This customer wants you to water cool their motherboard, but for this, we'll also need to add a pump and reservoir and fan. Let's go to the custom water cooling shop and buy the parts we need. Let's do that. Let's do that. Motherboard blocks. So we're going to use this one. Nope. That job. There we go. Pump and reservoir. We're going to use this one. That job. It just keeps moving from top to bottom to top to bottom. Very interesting. This little tiny 120. Okay. Gotcha. Check out. Next day. Bye now. You've ordered everything you need. You can continue when the delivery arrives. Excellent. Okay. Okay. Oh, we've unlocked a GPU tuner. GPU tuner allows you to overclock GPUs for more power. You can install the software using the USB drive found in the tools section. All right, let's turn the lights off. Let's end the day. Let's get everything in. We can water cool this motherboard, and we can clone an OS to an SSD. Oops, that is not what I meant to hit. Let's turn the lights on. Let's come over here and get all of our stuff. Very nice. Clone. Let's start off with a clone job. Let's do some cloning. Okay, so I gotta try to remember how to clone. I think we put this drive in first. Man, I've only done this twice, and I'll be danged if I remember what I'm supposed to do. Let's see. I think it was software on here. Spares and repairs, select water, power, OS cloner. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. OS cloner. Okay. So please insert the clone drive to continue. So that's this one. Let's get that clone OS. Now I'm remembering how to do this. Okay, so we close that. We restart. And then it's going to ask us if we want to install it, if I remember right. So AData, yes. Install. And this should be done once this boots up. Maybe. Is it going to boot? There we go. Okay. And then they wanted a theme, didn't they? Didn't they want... Go away. Let's see. Clone. Yeah, Cells 3 theme. Oh, they wanted Bamboozle HR as well. Let's do that. Bamboozle HR and a Cells 3 theme. So let's snatch this up. We'll come over here And we should be able to apply our theme. Cells 3. Where are you? Where are you? Cells 1, 2, 3. There we go. You think they want it on the glass? Ooh. We don't do it on the glass. There we go. That's weird up top. Huh. Okay. Okay. I think we're done. Let's go put this out in the delivery area. Let's put it down here. And then we've got this water cool one to water cool the motherboard. Okay, let's remove the motherboard from the customer's PC, ready for water cooling. This also means you need to remove the GPU, RAM, CPU, and other parts and cables connected to them, of course. Of course. Wish these tooltips would go away. Let's see, get the RAM out. There we go. The CPU. And is that it? Yeah. That is it. To water cool the motherboard, you need to swap the bench type. Yeah, we got it. We got it. We got it. We're going to go over here to our water cooling bench. Motherboard's this guy. Okay, for this job, we need to water cool the CPU and VRM. Left click the button to continue. So let's see, we're unscrewing VRM covers. Let's open up the CPU socket. We'll put their CPU back in. The one we just took out. Get some thermal paste on there. Okay. So then we've got the water block. Is that it? Seems to be it. Well, that wasn't bad at all. Motherboard's ready and stored in your inventory. Let's go back to the customer's PC. Fan's got to go. Front panel's got to go. All right. All right. Motherboards. Here we go. We're putting the pump back here or something. Guess we'll find out in a moment. Pump reservoirs. Yep. Okay. Then we've got radiators. We got this little tiny guy. Piping. We're not going to change anything. We're just going to do what they want us to do here. There we go. Cabling. Okay. Now, coolant. Just go down to the bottom where the clear coolant is. Let's get clear coolant going. And we still need to install some things. It won't let me. There we go. Customer's PC now has a nice new water cooling loop, which includes the motherboard, pump reservoir, and radiator. Finish reassembling the PC before you return it to the customer. Make sure it boots, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Okay. So. Oh, we're in custom water cooling. I was like, where is all the stuff? Let's put their RAM back in. Oh, none of the RAM clips are open. So let's get them open now. We'll get RAM installed. There we go. GPU. Is this their GPU? We'll cable everything up. We'll make sure it boots. There we go. Power. Power. Missing cable. Oh, it's because we took the front off, isn't it? Oh, that's the button. There we go. Now we should be able to power it up. Let's go ahead and hop in their BIOS just for fun. See if they need XMP. They did. Get this thing to reboot, make sure everything works. Then we can finish putting this case back together. Let's close that. Get the side panel on. There we go. This should be done. All right, let's collect some money. And that'll probably be about the end of this episode. And then maybe next episode we'll see again about the Cinebench upgrade. It may just have to sit there for a little bit. But let's collect this one, the clone. There we go, 5 stars. My PC is booting up much faster now. Also, they installed Bamboozle HR on my PC, which is a plus. $170 profit, not a bad deal. Okay, let's get rid of that. Water cool the motherboard. $400 profit, 5-star review. Very nice. Very nice. Let's see. What do we get here? Nothing I need right now. And we'll delete that. Okay, so we've got some customized, some overclock for the next episode. Let's come in here to this guy. Okay, we've got 2 spams. Got something you don't want and need to get rid of it fast? Call liquidators today. Be around in a jiffy with our industrial strength blenders, ready to liquefy anything. Household and office waste, we'll liquefy it. Unwanted furniture, we'll liquefy that too. Incriminating evidence, no questions asked. Now featuring the brand new Liquidat-O-Matic 970 Plus with twin turbo and diamond tipped blades. 100% liquefaction guaranteed or your money back. Don't delay. Liquidate today. Oh my gosh. What the heck is this? Brand new from Eldritch House Publishing. The Great Big Book of Everything is the encyclopedia craze that's sweeping the nation. A lost treasure discovered on parchment buried deep in Mesopotamia riverbed. The Great Big Book of Everything is a comprehensive summary of everything. Was it buried for safekeeping or for the good of humanity? Now you can decide for yourself. Encyclopedias are yesterday's news. Every animal, every stone, every atom in the universe, it's all here. Why restrict yourself to the mere sum of human knowledge when you could go beyond? You'll go crazy for it. Scientists and psychologists agree there's more information in the Great Big Book of Everything than any one person can possibly comprehend. But doesn't that sound like a fun challenge? How much can you read before you're driven to madness by knowledge of the unknowable? Let us know on social media. The Great Big Book of Everything is available now from all good occult bookstores or as a cursed gift from your local mysterious shopkeeper. Okay. Those are good spams. Those are good spams. All right. If you enjoyed this episode, you guys know what to do. Hit that thumbs up button if you liked it. Thumbs down if you didn't. If you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so you get notified as soon as a video goes live. If you want to help support me, there's a link to my Patreon down in the description, or you can become a channel member. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay safe out there, guys. And I will see you in the next episode.